On this 50-point inspection, I have a beer from Kettlehead Brewing Company. I think they were out of Tilton, New Hampshire. Now they do have a location in Franklin, New Hampshire. This comes out of the Franklin, New Hampshire location. I'm not sure if they have both of them still in operation or not. Something I should probably check into. But anyways, this is part of their Brewery Heist series. And in this one, what Kettlehead went and did was they brewed Modest Man's. That's where they kind of got the Modest Man kind of look to their font there. The most beautifulest thing in this world, and they call it the most pulpiest thing in this world. Which most beautifulest thing in this world is a double IPA, and this is also a double IPA. It comes in at 8.4% ABV. They use Citra. It's just Citra. That's it. Single hop series. So I believe they brew it exactly the same recipe. I'm assuming this is all assumptions, but I believe that's what it is. Kettlehead just takes another brewery's recipe and they brew it themselves. Brewery Heist, right? Takeover. But yeah, you got the Pulpy there. It's one of their beers from Kettlehead. So, like I said, I don't really know as much as I should about this beer. It could be like a collab where they kind of take the Pulpy or the Wicked Pulpy and they blend it, but I don't think so. All right. I confused myself as much as everybody else. Let's just go ahead and crack into this. Oh, before I do, it was canned the day after Christmas. So it's about 3 weeks. 3 weeks the time of this inspection. Let's go ahead and crack it now. Yes, it's got a very tight, frothy white head. It is opaque, milky orange to milky yellow. Cannot see through this. It's opaque. All right, let's get some aromas. Mango, tangerine, pineapple as you get closer, orange juice. Yeah, super citrusy. Bit of that sweet mango in there. Some pineapple, orange juice. All right. This definitely smells a bit more citrusy, a bit more orange juice-like than what I can remember from the most beautifulest thing in this world. So, all right, let's dive on in. Cheers. Nice medium yet extremely fluffy mouthfeel. Cloud-like carbonation. It's in the medium realm. This just floats right off your palate. Yeah, plenty of citrus notes, mango, all that stuff. But let's dive a little bit more into it. Let's first try to talk about some of the malt. Yeah, a little bit of that kind of white bread, kind of crackery wheat out of the malt presence. Nice. I'm not picking up any graininess. Another positive there. Yeah, it's like mango, papaya, citrusy tones, maybe a touch of grapefruit in there. Tangerine, oranges, pineapple. Bitterness on this is very mild on the palate. Just really allows the Citra hop just to play real nice. I wish I'd got more of these. I only picked up one can, and it would have been nice to do a side-by-side, actually. So maybe in the future, if they brew this one again, and I can grab the most beautifulest thing, I can do a side-by-side. Because this one, to me, from what I can remember, it's tasting a bit different. All right. I think I'm ready to put down a score. Okay. I am back, and maybe I can clarify what the hell I was trying to say in the beginning. Or maybe not. I haven't read this yet. We got Untapped up. First off, before I do read off Untapped, I do want to say 8.4% ABV. The alcohol is non-detectable. And the mouthfeel on this is just killing it. I do get a little bit of kind of a green kind of herbal-esque. Kind of spicy note. Kind of coming up at the end too. So maybe a little bit more of that kind of papaya type note in there. Versus mango. So it says the most beautifulest thing in the world is a luscious, complex, one-hop double IPA. And we wanted to try to replicate it. Our version of all this Citra masterpiece is called the most pulpiest thing in this world. And we couldn't be more excited to share this beauty with all of you. Yeah, so it just sounds like they just duplicated their recipe. Versus really switching it up too much. So, on Untapped data, 403 ratings only. This beer averages out at a 4.33 out of 5, which on my scale would put it as a very good beer. Now, when I think about this one, I gave it a 6 out of 6 for the appearance. I gave it a 9 out of 10 for the aromas. I'm at a 17 out of 19 for the flavors. The body, 5 out of 5. And my overall on this one, I'm at a 9 out of 10. And I don't know if I like this one over Modest Man's, the original version of it. I think that the mouthfeel on this one might be better. I'm not quite sure about the flavor tone. Well, you know, I think maybe Modest Man had a bit more of a depth to their hoppiness. But with all that added up, from Kettlehead Brewing Company, and the most pulpiest thing in this world, it's going to get a BuMpY 46 out of 50, which is going to land this as an excellent beer. So I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.